Hello and welcome everybody to Formula One 2021, the My Driver Career Mode Part 2 here today for the Spanish Grand Prix at Circuit de Catalunya, Barcelona. And so quick disclaimer before we get into the video. It doesn't matter, but my phone is almost out of storage. And because of that, my editing app couldn't upload most of the footage, so I had to trim it a little bit to make sure it could. So there will be no footage from qualifying or that 20 seconds of footage I do from practice, only right here in the HQ and the actual race itself, which is a very dramatic and crazy race, by the way. Yeah, you're all in for a banger of an episode. Because I'm not very good at Spain, it appears, especially when in dirty airs. So, we got a season break coming up because, of course, Imola and Portimao are not in the game. So that's races 2 and 3 that aren't yet in the game. They'll be released in a free update later on, which is... I'm waiting to do my team, most likely until those tracks come out. Same for Saudi Arabia. And the changes to Spain and Australia, I'm pretty sure, are also coming in a later update. They changed turn 10 at Spain for this year's race. It's that hairpin at the top of the track. You'll see it when we get there. I'll say it's turn 10 later on, but they changed it. Instead of a hairpin, it's more of a sweeping corner, I guess. Probably, I believe, higher speed, but yeah, now we're simming through the week here, and yeah, we don't have enough R&D points. Front wing gurney flap, that is an upgrade we have made, and to the season break, we have enough for another upgrade, I believe. Are we going to upgrade anything here? Aero and chassis really need upgrades badly, and we don't have enough for anything on the aero side. So... yeah, we're just going to check it out here, see what we can do. And it looks like we have some stuff on the durability, but I honestly forgot since yesterday when I did this race what I upgraded, since this is post-commentary, obviously. But, yeah, don't think we are going to do any upgrades here. No, we are not. We're going to save our R&D points to do a bigger upgrade and start the season break here. And at the end of the season break, we're just going to sim through the rest of the week, but a chassis upgrade failure. That's going to put us back a little bit, that's for sure. As we could now go down. The good thing is it's free to redo it. I'm not sure if that was the same in old games, but it's free to redo a failed upgrade now. As we sim through the rest of the week to the Spanish Grand Prix here in Season 1, race number 2. I'm hoping to do maybe a couple seasons of this, probably one for now and a couple of my team, but anyways, that's the tire allocation for the race. And just changing up components here because, they wear pretty easily. The Red Bull's not very good with durability, as we've seen in real life. But anyways, on to the race. And we are starting P13 here today after qualifying. And it looks like it's going to be a one-stop race from mediums to hards, as we now get ready to the 5 red lights in the Spanish Grand Prix. It's lights out, and away we go. And we get away pretty well, and up at the front, you can see Bottas, I believe that is, has taken off. And here comes a 3-wide move from Lando Norris into turn number 1. And they make contact there, the Mercedes and our teammate Max Verstappen. And Norris pulls up into P2. Meanwhile, a couple of spots back, all right, maybe more than a couple of spots back, we go around the outside of several cars, Tsunoda and Alonso. And then we get off the track, slide into Alonso, up into Tsunoda, contact all over the place, and we actually have a bit of floor damage, which wasn't the first of our problems, but it's certainly going to hurt us in this race. Floor damage, I'm not sure if it affects the handling, but I'm pretty sure it makes the car harder to control. And you also lose speed, I'm pretty sure, as well. So floor damage is something new to this year's game, as well as rear wing damage, side pod damage. I believe rear diffuser is also new. All those stuff are not repairable in the race and can really, really hurt you, especially in a straight line. But anyways, completing lap 1. I believe it was Bottas leading. I actually missed who got the fastest lap there. But yeah, under attack a bit from Pierre Gasly in the AlphaTauri. And headed through, that is turn 10, through 11 and 12. And we run wide. Gasly gets by us. And Yuki Tsunoda is back again to battle us. Can we get away from this kid? The problem here is we are running P11 in a Red Bull. And this difficulty is way lower than what I ran. And Tsunoda runs into us as we go wide through turn 9. That's the big trouble spot on this course, turn 9. Just can't get through there good. And a big slide there through 11. Man, we are really sucking right now, aren't we? We just can't get the hang of this circuit right now. Even after all the practice laps and the qualifying that I did. I think I ran 3 laps in qualifying in Q1 alone. Practice, I ran like 15 laps to get a hang of the track, I think. And Tsunoda comes in, but so do all the people pitting to get off of the soft tires, which means it might not be that bad for him other than the wing changes. We see us go wide and take to the old circuit right there. The old chicane. And headed through turn number 10 once again, as now later on Ocon going for a move, and we are going to lose it and crash with both us and Ocon, and Schumacher also a big hit. And the safety car is going to be deployed as we get a 5-second time penalty for both contact with Schumacher and another one for contact with Ocon, I believe. As we now see Mick Schumacher's point of view, we're wrecking up ahead. I tried to swerve, kind of to break the toe, and I lost control of the car. And here comes Ocon up on us. I don't know what he's doing. He's having a seizure while driving that car. You could see the big oh, wait, no, it cut out just before, but we're going to pit here. We will be able to serve one of the 5-second penalties, but not both of them in the pits. So we won't be able to work on the car here while we're serving the penalty. We're also going to have to change the front wing, and then we also have to change the tires, of course. So this stop's probably going to be about 12 seconds if I had to take a guess. 13.5 seconds, and I got out a bit slow there. But anyways, we roll off the pit lane now on lap 9 under the safety car. Valtteri Bottas leads the race. And we roll off, and Esteban Ocon is the only car left in this race behind us. It's not very good as we are back racing once again. The safety car is in. Valtteri Bottas leads the field to the green as he flies by Verstappen second, Hamilton in third. And we are back green trying to hold off Esteban Ocon. It's probably not going to matter right now with this 5-second time penalty. And just like in last year's game, at the Spanish Grand Prix, we have a major battle with Esteban Ocon here early on in this race in the Alpine car. Headed through turn number 3, down to turns 4 and 5 and 6 and every other corner. I don't know. I'm bad at this, aren't I? This post-commentary thing. Not as bad as live commentary, though. Anyways, heading into the corner and chasing after Yuki Tsunoda. Oh, almost a bit wide there. Here comes Ocon, though, coming up at us, and he turns us. Ocon turns us into the wall. I think that was more our fault, but no, that was our fault. And the car bounced off the wall and Ocon at the same time to the point where it shot it across the track. And then more contact. This is going to be a retirement for us from this race. As you saw, the wheel was off. Can't drive with 3 wheels unless you're Lewis Hamilton at the 2020 British Grand Prix. And what a shame that was.
The Mercedes team pulled out a fantastic performance today. They should be proud. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
It was a question of right place, right time today. We were looking at an entirely different safety car came out, but they were able to take full advantage after the field had been bunched up.
Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
Well, that was dramatic. 11 laps, and I somehow got about 9 minutes of footage out of it. Probably mostly crash replays, but still absolute chaos as we're going to end up P18. And this is not doing us any justice in the points as Max Verstappen finishes P3. Bottas actually lost out to Hamilton, and something happened to George Russell. But, of course, we can't find out because the race director and the incidents tab only goes to when we DNF. So we'll never know how George Russell DNF from this race. But here are the standings. We lost the spot to Sebastian Vettel. And in the constructors' standings, we just lost the spot to McLaren. We had a good run today with Norris and Ricciardo, P4 and P5, which isn't half bad. But a Mercedes 1-2, something we don't see really at all anymore in 2021 in real life. But, I mean, yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. The next race I am dreading, the next, right? Is that the saying? I don't know. Next race is going to be dreadful. It is the Monaco Grand Prix. I've done some practice laps of Sebastian Vettel at Monaco earlier off camera. And we'll just say I couldn't make it a corner. Well, I could make it through Saint Devat, but couldn't really do anything. I was just absolutely terrible. But yes, if you enjoyed this and want to see more, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss an upload from the channel, including race reactions as well. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all have a great day. See you tomorrow, most likely.